Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes Lunchtime. That's I, of course, am the brofict one, AJ. Happy Friday. Hope y'all are having a good one. And yeah, it's lunchtime. It's lunchtime, and I couldn't think of a better way to spend my lunchtime than right here, live on Rumble. And, just handicapping, baby. Handicapping. We got a lot of games in the NBA tonight. At the smaller slate in the NHL than we're usually used to. We're going to be completely honest. But, hey, college basketball picking up some slack there as well. Got a couple of lines I'm really liking to start early. But let's just get it moving because I don't got a lot of time on my lunch. I don't got a lot of time. So we got to get it moving, get these picks in, get grooving. So we're going to go ahead. Let me get the screen sharing up. And hey, if you like what we're cooking over here, would appreciate you just hitting that like button, helps us out a lot more than you know. But enough about that, enough self-plug. Let's get into some picks for today, starting with the Cavaliers and the Pistons. Cavaliers, 8.5-point favorites on the road here. Pistons, yes, they suck. They suck. They did just beat the Bulls a couple of nights ago. So, hey, coming off of a win is not bad. And the Cavs actually just lost to the Bulls in double overtime 2 nights ago. So that's rough. That's a rough look for the Cavs. Going into Detroit, if my memory serves me correctly, Detroit's been a damn good ATS team. Let me see if I can pull up what we're looking at. Pistons. Oh no, they're 3-2 in their last 5 ATS. So looking good, feeling good about that. And they've been playing a lot of competitive games. Total is 16-14. But that's on the road, so no one really gives a shit about that. What are the Cavs on the road ATS? 14-13 ATS for the Cavs. You got 81% of the money, 81% of the bets, 92% of the money, all over the Pistons. And I kind of understand where they're coming from. This line opening up, I believe, at 9.5. Yeah, opening up to 9.5. So seeing a full point drop there. Not something to blow your nose at. And I like it. I'm going to go with the Pistons plus the 8.5. If you were live with me last night, I love betting those first quarters. I'm just curious what we're looking at. Because you're probably going to get a nice line for the first quarter, 2.5, 3. I'll take the 3. I would take Pistons plus the 3 in the first quarter here. But yeah. I'm not sure if I'm betting on this game. That's why we're handicapping it. Charlotte Hornets, 76ers. Not really a big fan of either of these teams right now and how they've been playing. Less so the Hornets than the 76ers. 76ers, Joel Embiid's out. What else do you want him to do? But they still got some studs around there. A couple game time decisions for the Sixers. The Sixers, they are 1-5, 1-4 in their last 5. Hornets at least are 2-3 in their last 5, but not the best outings from either of these teams lately. The Hornets, the last time this game was played back in January, played it pretty tight, at least tighter than I was expecting for it to be played. But where's the money at on this one? 11.5, I'm assuming. Ooh, wow. So you're seeing some serious public split here. 75% of the bets, 29% of the money on the Hornets. So you got a lot of big bettors, a lot of sharp bettors coming in on the 76ers here, which I totally get, and I respect it. And honestly, 76ers are just a better constructed team all around, and so I do think the Sixers are going to give them some hell. So yeah, let's go 11.5 here. Sixers riding on into a dub. All right, Golden State and the Raptors. Golden State getting a nice dub last night. They got to be feeling good about that one. To the Knicks, excuse me. Andrew Wiggins is going to be out still. Okay. Raptors 3-point dogs going into this one. Which makes complete sense. The Warriors, they're gelling again. They're gelling again. CP3 didn't look too bad last night either. 4-1 in their last 5. Raptors 3-2 in their last 5. So I'm sticking with the hot hand, sticking with the team. I know back-to-back does kind of concern me, but I think that's with respect to why the line is a little bit lower than. Honestly, this line should probably be at 5.5, 6.5. But they're giving you that back-to-back. They're giving you that back-to-back there. We're a fan of that. Let's keep it moving. Mavs, Celtics. Celtics, 9-point favorites here against Luka is a bitch and the Mavs. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Again. I love the way Luka plays, but he's a game time decision today. They on a back-to-back? No, they're not on a back-to-back. They played 2 nights ago, though. And the Mavs won that one, 136. Oh, no, I'm talking brain fart there. Celtics 5-0 in their last 5. Mavs 3-2 in their last 5. And I mean, all respect to Dallas and Kyrie and Luka. The Celtics are on another level right now. But I mean, hey, the Mavs may be coming back with a nice little backdoor cover. What are we looking at money-wise? 67% of the bets, 67% of the money on the Mavs. So not the public, not on Boston whatsoever. Ooh, and we're seeing some reverse line movement here, which is what we're loving. The line opened up at 7.5, now moving to 9. And so, hey, the book's like, yeah, let's just keep it going. You want to keep taking the Mavs? We'll let you keep taking the Mavs. Give me the Celtics minus the 9 here. I think Celtics, again, I think they're just a different level of team. Again, the Mavs are good. Luka and the boys, they get shit done, but there's levels to this. And they're not at that Celtics level yet. So I'm liking the Celtics minus the 9 there. Thank you very much. This might be a stay-off game. Blazers and the Grizzlies. Grizzlies 1-point favorites here at home. 207.5 is the total. Man, I don't like either of these teams, and I really can't find anyone who does right now, with respect to their fans. But I mean, just not putting out good seasons, not putting out good seasons. Scoot is out. Malcolm is out. DeAndre Ayton's out for the Blazers. D Rose is out. GG is a game time decision along with John and Luke. Fuck. Both of these teams just dismal. Blazers are 0-5 in their last 5, whereas the Grizzlies are at least 2-3. They at least have a little bit of hope and a little bit of something in the pipes, but I think that's what you're going to have to hold on to. I mean, if you really want to pick on this game, you go with the home team here, and you don't feel confident about it. I think this is going to be an absolute sweat unless the Grizzlies can come out and just turn it on in the first. If they can turn it on in the first quarter, then it's going to be smooth sailings from there, but just concerns me a little bit. Sacramento Kings, Timberwolves, 6-point favorites here. 224.5 is the total. Hey, I want to shout out the Kings. I do want to shout out the Kings because the Kings are playing a hell of a lot better this season than I thought they were going to. DeAndre Fox is an absolute dog, but then you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards, and he's just a little something extra. Game time decision tonight, along with Kyle Anderson, DeAndre Fox as well, a game time decision. Timberwolves are 4-1 in their last 5. Kings 3-2 in their last 5, just dropping their last 2 to Miami and Denver, respectively. Listen, Anthony Edwards plays. This is Minnesota all the way. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm taking the Timberwolves here minus 6. I'm liking the way they're playing. I don't think anyone is not liking the way they're playing. They've been absolute dogs. All right, Pacers and the Pelicans. Pelicans 5.5-point favorites here at home. 239.5 is the total. And, Pelicans 2-3 in their last 5. Pacers 4-1 in their last 5. They just beat the fucking Pelicans a couple nights ago. And now they're coming in as dogs because they're going down to New Orleans. Let me double check my injury report. I mean, listen, that 5.5 there. Yeah, please and thank you. Sprinkle that money line as well, plus 170. I mean, I think this is just a bad line from the book. I think this is just a bad line from the book. So give me the Pacers plus the 5.5 there. Sprinkle that money line, and let's keep it moving along. Bucks and the Bulls. Bulls 4.5-point dogs here to a Bucks team. Yeah. Giannis, game time decision tonight. Chris Middleton, he's out till the 4th. Alex Caruso as well as a game time decision for the Bulls. Bulls are 2-3 in their last 5. Bucks, they played 2 of those were against the Hornets, so they're 4-1 in their last 5. Man, I'm struggling. I'm struggling on this one, but I gotta say, at some point the Bulls. I'm gonna say the Bucks are gonna come out sleeping a little bit. I'm thinking the Bucks are gonna come out sleeping a little bit. This is a back-to-back for them, so that game time decision for Giannis may turn out very quickly, and then this line's gonna move extremely quickly as well. Let me check. Make sure the public's not doing anything crazy on me. Not at all. Not at all. Exactly the opposite of what I was thinking. 67% of the bets, 47% of the money on the Bucks. So you're getting some sharp big money on the Bulls. 53% of the money, 33% of the bets. Yep. Bulls plus the 4.5 minus 105 added to the card, baby. We love it. We love it. Wizards and the Clippers. 15.5 points. That is a lot of fucking points in the NBA. I don't care. That is a lot of points in the NBA. That is too many points in the NBA. Clippers 2-3 in their last 5. Wizards 0-4 in their last 5. Where's the public laying on this one? I am assuming the public is grossly. Yeah, this line opened up at 12.5. You're getting it at 16 at some books. Holy shit. Yeah, 60% of the bets, 98% of the money on the Clippers. We fade the public in this situation. This is way too many, way too many points for an NBA game. Give me the 15.5. Let's keep it moving because that's gross. Again, Detroit Pistons plus the 8.5, Sixers minus 11.5, Golden State minus the 3, Celtics minus 9, Grizzlies minus the 1, Timberwolves minus 6, Pacers plus 5.5, Bulls plus 4.5. Wizards plus the 15.5. Looking good, feeling good. I like those picks. I like them. What do you want me to? What else would I say? Of course, I like my picks. You ever meet a handicapper that didn't like his own picks? And I mean, I'm honest about it. I'm telling you when I'm like, this is not one of my favorites, but I like it because you asked me, what do I like? And I'm telling you what I like. Bow. All right. Okay. Let's get into the NHL. Get to the ice. Get to the shell. Let's get it moving. Starting with Flyers and the Caps. Flyers, 1.5 point favorites going into this one at plus 192. Capitals, they've been struggling, man. They've been struggling. Yeah, they still got Ovi, and Ovi's an absolute dog, but they're struggling. They're just struggling. And I will say the Flyers can play some defense. The Flyers have been one of those teams that I've liked to bet on. And I mean, their record, I think, is starting to finally show what they're coming with. I mean, you're getting them at minus 150 on the money line. I don't think. I mean, you're getting a solid price there. You're getting a solid price there. Last time they played, Flyers won 4-3 in a shootout. And so I would save the points. I would save the points here. And yes, I know that the Caps have been struggling, but they 7-6 against Pittsburgh. Oh, wait, nope, that's the wrong team. Never mind. Just don't like the 1.5 and the way it's priced right now. I'm not liking that. Coyotes in Ottawa. Ottawa, 1.5 point favorites here at minus 195 for the money line. And you're seeing something interesting here. You're seeing something very interesting here with the public. 38% of the bets, 93% of the money on the Yotes. So you're getting a lot of sharp action here on the Yotes. And so, hey, I will responsibly sprinkle that money line, but I'm taking the 1.5 with the Yotes. That's been doing me well lately. And hey, got to support the home team a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, just making sure I got some time still. Because we got some college ball we got to get through. Oops. Devils and the Ducks. Ducks, 1.5 point dogs at home because they absolutely, they stink. They stink. 93% of the bets, 69% of the money on the Devils. That's why you're seeing such a disgusting price. I'm going to stay off this game. Again, I'm just not, I don't like messing with 1.5 at minus money in hockey. I just don't like doing it. And I don't feel confident enough in hockey to take a 2.5 alternate line like that or something. But that's just me. So again, we're going Flyers on the money line. And Coyotes plus the 1.5 for the hockey. All right, let me get my college basketball stuff pulled up. Just a couple of games. I like tonight. And it's a lot of the same teams we talked about last week. Because when it works, and you just keep going with it, So let me find that first game. And this is the one I was looking for, baby. Quinnipiac and Iona. Iona, 13-4 on the season, 8-8 in conference play, 3.5-point favorites at home. Quinnipiac, 19-8 on the season, 11-5 in conference play. And this is one of those games where Quinnipiac's defense could definitely get them in trouble. But even when their defense does get them in trouble, they're able to bounce back. And, they have hit a hard stretch of their conference play. Dropping 4 of the last 5 for Quinnipiac, not looking good. But, hey, Iona's dropped 4 of their last 5 as well. And plus, Quinnipiacs have been 4 in a row. Iona only coming off of a 3-game win streak. I mean, yes, you look at everything in college basketball, typically the home team would be the one that breaks that losing streak. But I don't think that's happening today. I'm taking Quinnipiac plus the 3.5, sprinkling that money line plus 143 just a little bit. I don't trust Iona. I don't trust Iona's offense to lock it down, essentially, if you will. Oh, thank God. This is right below it. I want to talk about this one. Canisius, and Mount St. Mary's. Canisius, the Golden Griffins, 2-point favorites here, as they should be. And honestly, it should be more. No disrespect to Mount St. Mary's, but just not nearly as good as basketball as they could be. Give me Canisius, however the fuck you pronounce it, minus the 2 at minus 110. Let's keep it moving. Man, problems that a bitch ain't one. Oh, where's that game at? That's in the 6 o'clock slate. Okay. All right. Cornell going up against Penn. Penn, 5-point dogs at home. Cornell, Big Red. They've been a nice shock this season coming out of the Ivy League. 20-5 on the season, 9-2 in their conference. And let me tell you, these are some Ivy League nerds that can score some baskets. Let me tell you something. Like what they've been doing. I would not be shy about the over here at 158. I do think that this game is going to go over. But I'm taking Cornell minus the 5 here. Think they're just going to light up the scoreboard, keep it moving. It's going to be fun. Let's go Cornell. Dayton and Loyola. This one has been interesting because, at least to me, because Loyola's been a squad that Noah and I have been kind of weary on. A lot of changes to that team in the last couple of years, and in the beginning of the season, just not looking good whatsoever. But going up against number 21 Dayton now, 22-5 on the season for Dayton. Loyola at 20-8 on the season, but 12-3 in conference play. So matching up nicely here with this Dayton squad. And, as good of basketball Dayton's been playing, this is the one you give to the home team. This is the one you give to the home team. You get the home team riled up. They're going to be chilling. I'll be taking Loyola on the money line here. Confidence scale, I'm giving it like a 6, 7. If we're going to be honest, it's a tight line for a reason. These guys match up very nicely. I mean, I guess if we want the ultimate judgment, let me see what Ken Palm's got. Where's my boy Ken at? Ken Palm, you're killing me, man. Nope, we're going to stick with it. We're sticking with it. Loyola Chicago plus the 100 on the money line, liking it. And then beautiful to wrap it up. A lot of points. I know, a lot of fucking points. But Utah State minus the 17.5. Still a very strong team. I understand they're out of the rankings right now. But at some point, the rankings are only a number. It's only a number. So I'm liking Utah State here, minus the 17.5. And I think that's all my picks for today. Let's run through them one more time. We got NBA, college basketball, and NHL in our 16-leg parlay for today. Pistons plus 8.5. 76ers minus 11.5. Golden State minus the 3. Celtics minus 9. Grizzlies minus the 1. Timberwolves minus 6. Pacers plus 5.5. Bulls plus 4.5. Wizards plus 15.5. Flyers on the money line. Coyotes +1.5. Quinnipiac +3.5. Canisius -2. Cornell -5. Loyola Chicago on the money line. Utah State -17.5. And that is all she wrote. And that's perfect. Now I can end the stream, and I got a second to go to the bathroom before I work again. Boom. We love it. We love it. Well, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Good luck tonight. Hope your bets hit. I'll be live again tomorrow morning. We'll be breaking down tomorrow's games as well for a nice college basketball slate. At least the top 25. I'll at least get the top 25 handicap for tomorrow. So we should have a good time doing that. But yeah, hey, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. Helps us out a lot more than if you really like what we're cooking. That follow button is sitting right there as well. But thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your Friday. I, of course, am the Brofect one, AJ, and I'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.